you're getting into testing, right? In like a recent trial with GRAYBOND as well?
Yep. So we have a fully operating facility now. GRAYBOND is in production at our plant in Superior, Wisconsin.
Okay.
Right on the water there. It's 150,000 tons per year facility. New of its kind for Graymont. It's a brownfield plant, so we were able to refurbish some of our material to build what we would still call a state-of-the-art facility, even though it is a brownfield plant. But yeah, it's being used, and we had our first ever concrete paving trial actually at our Indian Creek facility in Montana just almost a year ago now, September of 2024. So
okay, so maybe that's a good place to get into. So what was the goal for this trial that you did there at Indian Creek?
Right. I think this trial was really proof of concept, getting into that high technology readiness level for GRAYBOND that most products go through, right? So there's sort of like 9 steps in a technology readiness level scale, and we were trying to get from, I think, level 7 to level 8 or something like that. So we had proved GRAYBOND out at the lab scale, and this pilot trial was to prove it out at the pilot scale at a real life plant and real life operation. We were looking to replace 25% of a cement mix, and we're looking to test the durability over time. And I think that's probably the most important part of this trial, is we're going to be able to look at these pads that we poured at our Indian Creek plant after a year, after 10 years, hopefully after 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we will be looking at this after 20 years. So
is that the goal, is to like have this be set up and not have to be replaced then for a much longer period of time?
Yep, that's the goal. So put it up against regular concrete that only use the type 1L cement as its binder. A type 1L cement is a limestone cement. So it's usually like 5 to 15% limestone fines mixed in with the cement binder. That's the general use cement that's used pretty broadly across North America now. So our Indian Creek paving project, it was really quite a massive paving project. I don't know exactly how much it covered, 3 football fields at least. And we did 2 GRAYBOND sections that were, I think it was 14 square yards in total.
Perfect.
So the whole goal of the GRAYBOND, or the whole goal of what we were trying to see in the lab, was, well, which GRAYBOND performs the best and meets standards.
Oh, okay.
So in B2, we used a calcium hydroxide blend with a little bit higher pozzolan and a little bit less of the calcium hydroxide. And in blend B4, we used a quicklime calcium oxide blend that was a little bit higher in overall calcium oxide and a little bit less in pozzolan. But our lab research actually showed that higher calcium oxide blend to be the better performer, but it would be a little bit more exothermic, and there was maybe some more challenges down the line having more of that calcium oxide in that mix. So we picked these 2 blends, the whole goal trying to be, well, which ratio is the best for the amount of pozzolan to the amount of reactive calcium, right?